Olá, aqui é o Pega Fight. Esse daqui é meu segundo canal, que é os vídeos inteiros do meu primeiro canal, só que sem corte, sem edição. Se você quiser ver o vídeo com edição, já vou avisando que é edição básica. Tá no primeiro canal, que vai estar mostrando na tela aí e na descrição do vídeo. Então, bora pro vídeo. Testando. Pena que não tem bagulho de gráfico. Mas então bora. Salve, salve, rapaziada. Quem tá falando? Olá. Quem tá falando aqui é o Pega Fight, trazendo mais um vídeo aqui pra vocês. E hoje nós estamos aqui novamente para jogar Before Your Eyes. Terminar de jogar, na verdade, né? Bora lá. Vou tentar prestar atenção na história dessa vez. Tá, eu lembro daqui da gaivota. O dia realmente passou voando, né? Sim. Essa não.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Não lembro, não. Eu não me lembro.
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor?
Oh, gatinho!
Remember how to play that?
Oh, gatinho!
I don't have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Tá se aproximando. Mas tá acabando o tempo ali, tá acabando o tempo, não, tá acabando o tempo. Deixa eu ver, deixa eu ver. Eu não vou saber. Eu não vou saber que ela ouviu no telefone. Tá acabando o tempo.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Ixi. O pai dela morreu, é isso? É isso mesmo.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep
Caralho.
going.
Vamos seguir, beleza. Ah, é, né?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need
Cadê
you
a
to stay
legenda?
focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie, kid.
Eu tô escutando, mas não consigo ver.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. Just
Eu nunca vi o rosto desse moleque aí, né? De novo. Ah, é essa parte aí. É pra mim ter ido. Dá pra ouvir um cachorro, assim, um bagulho assim, tá ligado? Que medo! Bora, bora, bora! Nossa!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Caralho.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year
Stay here.
in a lot of ways.
Tá falando pra mim ficar aqui.
I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk.
Quem fica olhando tá gravando, eu
My
sempre
dad
esqueço.
does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Stay here, olha lá. Fique aqui. Tá bom, tá bom. Stay here, tô ficando. Tá acontecendo alguma coisa? Não, então eu vou piscar. Tá, agora eu tô dentro do
I'm not
carro.
worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Tá.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? This is a
Come on,
small
keep
detail
blinking.
that
I haven't
look
found
at
it
before I
yet.
can let you two go.
Que é isso?
We can focus and make sure you stay engaged.
Try to speak a little softer.
Ah, foi naquela hora que eu também não consegui ver, né? Aquela hora não, daquela vez, né? Sei lá quanto tempo já que eu gravei esse jogo aqui. Deve fazer uns 2 meses já por aí.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Aí voltamos pro barco.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
A grande vida de Benjamin Bean. Ele teve uma infância solitária, sendo uma criança estranha e calada, em uma cidadezinha litorânea isolada. A mãe dele era uma compositora que, precisando sustentar a família, foi trabalhar como contadora. E é isso? Tem mais nada não? Eu acho que é isso então.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it, I do.
Acabou?
We're
Médico.
going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Não, eu tenho claustrofobia, socorro!
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Não, vou desmaiar aqui dentro. Ah!
Knock, knock. You're gonna be
Licencinha.
so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Sim, eu deixo. Como é que eu deixo? Eu deixo, vem ler. Vem ler. É só eu piscar? Não vai mostrar nada na tela? Eu deixo. Eu deixo.
Hang on.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just wanted you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
Se eu soubesse, eu não teria lido que ia ler de novo, né?
Certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens.
Parece Machado de Assis.
Very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Eles não vão falar mais nada? Eu acho que não. De novo! Benjamin Bryan era um perdedor. O pior Bryan que já assistiu. Ele nem tentou lutar contra a doença dentro dele. Ele só deitou e morreu. Caralho! Ele morreu na infância. Então aquilo lá foi tudo uma imaginação, um bagulho assim, né?
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait for you, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's mama. It's right here with you.
Caralho, que fita.
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife
Ele
would
não
normally
morreu, então.
thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Ele não morreu, então ele só ficou em coma dentro de casa.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Ixi, o pai dele foi
said,
demitido
screw
só pra
you
cuidar
too.
dele.
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Caralho. Com certeza ele se sentiu culpado.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something?
Eita, eu nem li que era pra fazer o arremesso.
Cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just she's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall.
Ele já morreu, não tem pra que mostrar tanta história, eu acho.
You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. You ready? Ha! You hear that, Benny? Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
Nossa, tá ficando
I
maior.
remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Sei lá, tô tentando entender a história depois de algumas semanas sem lembrar a história. É foda. Só vai ficar nisso. Mamãe dele. Caralho, ainda tá na cama. Ó o gatinho. Ó o gatinho.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
O gato tá
Show
paralisado.
this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Eu taquei o telefone na parede sem querer. Que merda. Já era, né?
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Tá bom.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Você é meu primeiro amor. Com amor, Chloe. Que bonitinho. Deixa eu morrer em paz. Eu já não aguento mais essa mancha vermelha.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Ele vai morrer dessa vez? O que vai dar? Like um morre. Vou morrer, não, vou morrer. Já era, não tem mais forças pra nada. Morreu. Não, vai me consumir. Já era. Já era, não consigo ver mais nada.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
Não, não vou fechar os olhos. Fechei. Caralho. Voltamos
for
pro
a
bar.
while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
Que você vai
Watch
falar?
for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Por que tá travando o áudio?
I should go get ready.
Tá travando o áudio e não o vídeo.
Don't worry. We got this.
Antes só travava o vídeo, agora tá travando o áudio. Quem é a guardiã? Ela tá em forma de gato.
Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
Era isso mesmo, velho. O moleque morreu antes. Aí ele só imaginou tudo aquilo.
She's ready to hear your story.
I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about was such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had, how he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise, how he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna
Why
let
is
you
he
in.
smiling like that?
It must be somewhere
Go
that
on.
he likes.
Cinema, esse final em cinema. Acabou? Eu acho que acabou, né? Acabou. Bom jogo, bom. Jogabilidade diferenciada. Bom, viu? Caralho, o cara que fez o parqueiro. Caralho. Nossa, eu não sabia desse daí não. Meu Deus. Esse jogo foi homenagem pro pai do desenvolvedor do jogo. Que da hora. Mas então, rapaziada, o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Espero que você tenha gostado. Se gostou, deixe seu like. E até o próximo vídeo. Falou!
I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
Caramba, gente. Nossa senhora, é muita gente. Será que vai até Z? Não, eu quero ver se tem cena pós-crédito, né? Por isso eu tô vendo só. Nossa, mas tem Scott, hein? Olhos². Stefania, Stefan Donohoe, Stefan Moravec, Stefan Till, Stefan Grace, Stefan Hicks, Stefan McCarthy. W já tá em W, tá no fim. Y, Z, nossa, cara, eu nem sabia que tinha tanto nome com Z. Mano, Zessou, Zoe eu já ouvi, mas Zessou, Zecmo, nossa, Zaniel. Agradecemos por jogar. Acabou, né? Não tem cena pós-crédito ou algum easter egg? É, acabou. Então é isso, pessoal do segundo canal também ficou até comigo aqui, ou seja, ninguém, né? Então, tchau. Só deixa eu ver os capítulos aqui. Quanto capítulo foi? 13 capítulos. Legal. Gostei.